Moving on, is Iran preparing for war? Iran, Israel and US tensions are escalating. The Islamic Republic is on edge due to internal protests and economic instability. In the latest, Tehran has conducted major military exercises as it fears Israel will take advantage of the situation and attack its territory again. On the ground, it's the 9th day of unrest in Iran. Deadly clashes between protesters and security forces have escalated in Iran after demonstrations first sparked by anger over the rising cost of living enters the second week. At least 20 people, including 3 children, have lost their lives. Protests featuring slogans criticizing the Iranian authorities have been reported in Tehran, Shiraz in the south, and in areas of western Iran where the movement have been concentrated. Iran's head of judiciary has asserted that the country will offer no leniency to rioters, though people have the right to demonstrate. Protests triggered by cost of living crisis have expanded to 78 cities across 26 provinces. At least 222 locations across Iran have witnessed protests, street demonstrations, or labor and trade strikes. At least 990 citizens have been arrested, including 40 minors so far. The protests have concentrated in parts of the west with large population of the Kurdish and Lor minorities. Amid the escalating tensions, Iran has conducted a missile launch and air defense system test exercise, including in Tehran and Shiraz. Now, this comes amid fears among the leadership that US and Israel could use the protests as a weapon to target the Islamic regime. The IRGC has not issued an official statement confirming the nature or scope of the military activity. Now, to add to speculations over Iran's future moves, now the country's authorities have also posted several banners across Tehran threatening further attacks against Israel and the US base in Qatar. Now, the images on your screen are the banners installed near the former Israeli embassy in Tehran. The graphic shows coffins draped in Israeli and American flags with the text, "Watch out for your soldiers."
Actions or statements raised by figures such as the Prime Minister of the Zionist regime or some radical American officials regarding Iran's internal affairs amount under international norms to nothing more than incitement to violence, incitement to terrorism, and incitement to killing. The Islamic Republic of Iran and our armed forces are vigilantly safeguarding Iran's territory, and we have no intention of relying on or trusting the words of the Zionist regime. For us, the duplicity of this regime has been proven.
The developments come even as Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has said that he won't let Iran restore ballistic missile program. US President Donald Trump has reviewed intervention threat. He has warned Iran that it will get hit very hard by the US if more protesters die during demonstrations that have entered a second week. Trump's remark has escalated tensions between the countries after America bombed Iranian nuclear sites in the month of June.
We're watching it very closely. If they start killing people like they have in the past, I think they're going to get hit very hard by the United States.
The demonstrations are the most significant in Iran since 2022 to 2023 movements, sparked by the death in custody of Mahsa Amini, who had been arrested for allegedly violating Iran's strict dress code for women.